Hey there, this is Hollywood's Gray. Hey, it's Life Insurance Awareness Month, and I thought I would share a couple stories with you this month about some of my clients. So, I'm not sure if you know this or not, but life insurance, you don't have to die to use it anymore. And one time I had this client, or several years ago, I had this client. She and her fiance at the time were referred to me by his mother. They were getting married, and my client just thought that these two needed to get some life insurance. So they were 23 years old and they told me how much they wanted to spend. So we figured out that they could get about 300,000 each to get them started. They were buying a house. They were getting married. All these things were happening. They were very young, 23 years old. Over the course of several years, I had heard from them when I reached out to do annual reviews, and every single time I talked to them, they wanted to cancel their policy. So I had to go back in and share about all the benefits of living benefits life insurance, meaning you don't need to die to use it. If you get a chronic critical terminal diagnosis, and now there's even better riders on these plans, but they wanted to cancel, they needed the money, wanted to save money, and I would re-enroll them in the value of life insurance and why as a young couple, you might need the benefit. Well, a couple years ago, back in 2023, or 2022, so I guess 3 years ago, I heard from the husband, and he made a very desperate call to me. His wife was in the hospital. She was having a life-threatening illness. They found out she was diagnosed with meningitis and she had a stroke. And so they wanted to find out what living benefits could do for them. Well, let me tell you, those living benefits not only were there for them, they were able to get 90% of their $320,000 policy while she was alive, to do whatever they needed to do. Maybe they were paying off hospital bills. Maybe they were just helping her so she wouldn't have to go back to work. I'm not sure, but I do know that life insurance is one of the fastest ways you can accumulate money for the challenges that may happen in your life. Here she was 10 years later. I sold her the policy back in 2013. Here she was almost 10 years later, and still in those policies. Thankfully, they called me. Thankfully, I answered the phone and I re-enrolled them in the policies at the time when they asked about it. But, life insurance is a very powerful tool to have in your financial tool belt. And so if you need more information, make sure you reach out to me or someone on my team to get more information about Living Benefits Life Insurance and how they can help you when you might have a life-threatening event.